Good afternoon, Mr. Fine.
Are you fine? Okay. You are now 18. Yes. MashaAllah. 19. Yes, are you ready? Okay, in this video, guys, we're going to solve SAT2 level 1. Bismillah. You see my screen and my voice is clear?
Yes, Mr.
Okay. Okay, just give me 1 minute, please. Okay, guys, yeah, let's start. Bismillah. Okay, the first question you can answer. Start here by solving the first question. Number 1, if 3n minus 6 equals 3 into n plus x, then x equals, let's solve together here. We have 3n and 3n in both sides. So simply negative 6 equals x, and the answer is what? The answer is A.
Negative 6.
Yes, the answer is A. Since we have 3n minus 6 equals the other side هيكون برضه كمان 3n plus 3n.
Mr. We will distribute the 3.
Yes.
3n plus 3x, yeah?
Negative 6 equals 3 x
equals 3
and it's negative
2.
Yeah,
C.
it's a C. Okay, number 2, in the figure above, OP bisects angle AOR and okay. What is the measure of angle POS? Angle POS. I said bisects. ROP. Bisect angle ROP, and this angle here equals this angle. Angle 1 equal angle 2. And we know that it's all equals to 180. And here also this one is 55. Right?
Yes.
Yes. R21, who opens this camera? يا شباب الصور دي. Okay. So OP bisects also here, and this is 55 degrees. This one is 55 degrees, 55. And angle 1 is equal to angle 2. Yes? So when 180 minus 110, because 55 and 55 is 110. 180 minus 110 gives 70. 70 divided 2, each one is 35 and 35.
And POS now.
POS is 35 plus 55. Kam? It's 90.
90.
90. It's B. Next question, number 3. S equals 10 and the ST equals 60 and the S plus T equals 8R. What's the value of R? So we have 10, substitute directly, 10 plus
1.
Because here it's 10, so it's 10T equals 60, so T is 6. Okay, 60. This is equal to 8R. I just substituted by T here, dividing by 10 gives 6.
Yes.
So 10 and 6 is 16 equals 8R, and the R now is 16 over 8, which is 2. Your answer is C.
Yes. Now,
next question, which of the following equations models the data in the table above? 0 and 1. Okay, it's not D.
What is the data?
And also, yes, when we put 0 for X, gives 1 for Y.
1 plus 1.
1 and 4.
2. No. 0. 1. C?
It's not E. It's a C because
C.
1 is squared, there's 1 plus 1 is not C.
Z1, yes.
1 plus 1 is 2 squared, there's 4, 3.
1, 2
plus 1 is 4 squared.
B.
Yeah, it's B. ظبطت مع ال B. يبقى هنا the way is to plug on some numbers or some points in the table. Number 5, a total of 432 tickets were sold to a play for which an adult ticket costs 3.5 and the student ticket costs 2. If the ticket sales totaled 1,269, how many of each kind were sold? So we have x plus y is equal to, اللي هو the ticket of adult to children or students is equal to
1,269.
the total 434. This is the total number of tickets were sold. And the
Yes,
cost,
that's
the cost 3.5
5 plus
x plus
2y
2y equals 1,269, and then by using your calculator, which is mod 5.1, you can find the answer. Mod 5.1. We put 432, 3.52 to 1,269 equal. Gonna give you the answer. بيسألك عن how many of each. Yeah, يعني find the x and find y. Yes, what is x يا شباب? Who has a calculator? Mod 5.1. Find x and y.
is x 270.
Yes.
And y 162. B. The answer is B.
The answer is what?
B.
Is B, 162. That's it. So the answer here in question number 5 is B. Number 6, yeah guys, participate. مثلا 2 to the power of r is 32 and 2 to the power of what?
X equals 16. What is the value of r minus s?
Yes. لا هنا 2 to the power of what here? S?
It's 1.
Yes, 2 to the power of r is equal to 32.
Because
2 to the power of r is what?
16 multiplied by 2 is 32. So it's just 1 more than the other.
Yes, it's just 1 more than the other. Excellent. Or 2 to the power of s equals 2 to the power of 4, just 1 more than the other. So it's what? The answer is 1. Okay. Next question, number 7. In an election, Lee received 5 votes for every 3 votes Chris received. If Chris received 555 votes, how many votes did Lee receive? Yes? 5, 2, 3. Who can answer? Yes.
Yes, if Charles received
555 times 5 over 3. That's it on the calculator. And you have to multiply 555 times 5 over 3. Okay, because for every 5 votes, 5 votes for 3. Okay, so we say
Yes.
x for what? 555 and then cross multiplication.
925.
925. So the answer here is
D.
is D. Number 8, which of the following points is collinear with the 0, 0, 2, and the negative 2 and 1? 0, 0 is here, 2 and 1. Collinear يعني lie on the same plane. Line on the same line, lies on the same line. طب what's the slope? يعني it has the same slope. 1 over
Yes.
2.
1 over 2. So
The slope is 1 over 2. The slope is 1 over 2. So which point here with 0, 0 gives 1 over 2 also?
negative 1.
Negative 1 and negative 2. Negative 1 and negative 2. It's here. Yes. Next, number 9. A computer package contains two games. A and B. The table above shows the results of playing the game 1,000 times based on the data in the table. If game A is played, what's the probability of winning?
it's 5.
Number of times played, number of wins, and number of losses. Winning only 340.
9.
9 في الويننج بس. Here.
Over 509.
Yes. Over.
Number of times
total.
played.
Of total. Number of games played.
1000.
1000. Okay, so the answer here is C. Any question?
So here we'll choose the total of all games, A and B, yeah?
Yes,
Okay, clear.
total of all games. Next question. Yes, yeah, Muhammad, read it, please.
Yes, in the figure above AB equal BC, if the measure of angle B is 77 degree, what is the measure of angle XAB? X. Angle B alone 77.
Can I answer?
Yes.
51.5. Because when we do 180 minus 77, then the angle we get we divide by 2.
So the answer here is
A.
it's A.
Yeah.
Sure. AB equals BC,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah, Mr. A.
it's A.
Yes.
It's A. Correct. And here it's a C. Sorry, I was busy. Yalla. Number 11. Yeah, for any given year, the park surface. Huh? Yes.
And approximate the lizard population L. In the given thousands in Dry Creek Park, on the basis of the previous year rainfall, the approximation is given by L equals 3/8 plus x/7 squared, where x represents the total rainfall in inches during the previous year. If last year's total rainfall was 7.25 inches, what is the current approximate lizard population for the current year?
Yes. Let us move to the. Yeah, let's solve it first and then move back to question number 10. In 11. Yes, Shauqi. Do you have any question you'd like to answer?
I would like to answer number 11.
Yeah, number 11 here.
For any given year, the Park Service can approximate the lizard population L in thousands in
Yes,
Dry
L equals
Creek Park on the in inches during the previous year. If last year's total rainfall was 7.5 inches, what is the approximate lizard population for the current year?
for this current year. So L equals 3/8 plus
3/8 plus 7.5 over 7 squared.
7.25/7, and this all is squared and then calculated in the calculator. You have calculator?
Yes, I am calculating, Master. It's A, 540.
It's A, 540. 3/8 plus 7 point.
Oh, so, plus, okay, plus, okay, it's D then.
It's what
Sorry,
here?
I thought it was multiply.
And this all to the power of 2, 7.25 over 7. Gives you
D.
5,000.
Yes, 5,410.
Yes, type. In the next question, in a circle, an arc. Yeah, let's move back to question number 10. Again, in the figure, AB equal BC, and you have the measure of angle B is 77, and this angle here is 77 degrees. Okay, what's the measure of angle XAB? XAB, this angle outside should equal to the sum of the remote interior angles, 77 and this angle. And sure, it's isosceles triangle, so these two angles are congruent. These two dots, or angle A and C, or BAC and angle BCA are congruent. 180 minus 77 gives 103. Okay, gives 103 and 103. Then divide 103 by 2. 103 divided by 2 equals 50. 1.5. 51.5, right?
Yes.
So to find here angle XAB is equal to the sum of 77 and the angle C, and this part of angle C, which is 51.5. 51.5 is the measurement of angle C and the measurement of angle A inside the triangle. 77 plus 51.5 is 128.5. 128.5, so it's E. Okay? I don't know
Yes.
who said this question, but the answer is E. Yeah, number 12. In a circle, an arc measuring 130 degrees is what percent of the circumference of the circle? Because the arc length is equal to 130 over 360 times 2 by r. 2 by r represents here the circumference of the circle. Okay? We can write it as also x over 360 is the same ratio as arc over what? Over c, the circumference. Okay? And the x degrees here over 360 يعني 130 يقول على 360 is equal to the arc length divided by what? By the circumference. So we can replace here this all by what? You can do this first.
Yes. 36.1. 0.36.
0.36. Yes.
Yes.
Why?
And if we change it to percent, 36.
This all over what? 2 by r equals 36.1. You multiplied here by 100, right? Circumference should be 100 and divide 36.1. If we multiply by 100 here, cancel it out, 13 over 36, 0.361, which is 36.1. We cancel here 2 by r. 2 by r in the rule. But I am going to multiply by 100 to convert it as a percent. Okay? So it's times 100. It is equal to the arc over the C. It should be the same يعني إيه؟ يعني the ratio يا شباب between central angle to the whole 360 should equal to the same ratio from the arc length to what? To the circumference of the circle. So 130 degrees over 360 is equal to the arc length over C. هنا طلعت كام؟ 0.361. عملها multiply 100 تتحول ل percent. 13. 1 more than twice A. 1 more than twice A, we have to write it like this, is equal to 4 less than the square of B. If squaring of B comes first and then minus 4. Yeah. And then shift, so try to, what he's asking, which of the following could represent the statement above? خلاص بس يعني choose it. 1 plus 2a equals b squared minus 4. b squared minus 4 is D. Okay, question 14. The absolute value of 2x minus 1 equals 5. Then x. Yes, you can solve it in the calculator or you can solve it quickly. One of them is positive and the other is negative.
2x equals 6.
2x equals 6 and x now dividing by 2 is 3. 2x
and
now
2x
equals
4, negative 4. 2x x equal negative 2.
Negative 2. So 3 and negative.
Or
3 and negative 2,
2.
which is E. Question 15. For the 5 games shown in the table above, the visitors had the same average arithmetic mean scores as the home team. Okay, what was the visitors' score for the 5th game? Yeah, we can let it X for the 5th game. So they have the same what? Arithmetic mean. So we can find quickly the arithmetic mean or the average. What's the mean of the home team's score? Of the home's team's score, we have to add all up and divide by 5. Dividing
Yes.
all by 5. So on the calculator, 60, 60,
120.
120 and 7, 140. Okay. And then plus
345.
كله على بعضه 300
45 over
45 over 5
yes
equal 60
69.
9, yes. 69 is the average of the home team's score. طيب, the same as what? The average of 50 plus 65. The average of 50, يلا add 50 and 65 and 60 and 70.
Yes.
65 and 70 and 70. 65 plus
60 plus 70
plus 50
over
plus x.
plus x.
يعني 250 plus x اللي هو the fifth one over what? Over 5. We can cross it. Equals 69.
Yes.
يعني 250 plus x equals 69. So x اللي هي represents the fifth game equal 250 minus
69. Okay. Equal 181. 181.
181. لا, there is something wrong here. What we did here in the first one, 60, 60, 7, 65, 70. The answer is 345 divided by 5 games gives 69.
Yes.
Or 65. And here it should be 245, not 250. Plus x over 5. يبقى لازم تعمل multiply ال 5 يا محمد. By 5 here first. We forgot it here. But 2, yes. It's 320. It's 325 minus 250. Which you have to multiply this 5 by 69.
Yes.
And then
75.
subtract equals
75.
not 250 بقى ما احنا غيرناها 400 yes minus 245 it's 80. It's 80. احنا
Yes.
غيرناها كنا عملنا لها adding غلط.
تمام.
Number 16. x plus ky equals 1 contains the point 1 and 2 then k. Contains the point يعني satisfy the point satisfy the equation يعني substitute 1 2 1 for x and 2 for y. So 1 plus 2k is equal to 1. So 2k is 0 and the k is 0. Okay,
Zero.
k is 0. This is C. 17. Pay attention, please, guys. X greater than 0 and the ratio of 4 to x, the ratio of 4 to x is equal to the ratio of 2x to 8. اكتبها كده كفractions أو proportion equal to each other. The question asking for x. 2x squared by cross multiplication equals 32. And the x squared now is 16 by dividing by 2 again. And x is 4. X equals 4. Letter B. Question 18. The graph above shows the population of Riverside High School. If there are 120 12th graders, how many more 9th graders are there than 10th graders? You should find first we have 120 12 graders and 120 12 graders. 15% of the all, 0.15 of the all x. So x here represents the total students in this school. So x equals 120 over 0.15 gives the total number of students in this school equals 800. Okay, this is the total. So find the ninth graders. Ninth graders, 35% of times 800. Yes. The calculator برضه تطلع 208. Yes.
Yes.
He said more than what 10th graders. So أجيب ال 10th graders برضه أشوف فوق 10th
30.
grader 30 يعني
Zero.
0.30 of 800 and this gonna equal 240.
Yes.
Subtract them together gives what?
40.
40. So my answer is 40. C. Okay. Yes. Question 19. Figure consists of 5 distinct lines, K, L, M, P, and R, all lying in the same plane. If K parallel to, if K هذا K مثلا parallel to L, okay, and M and P and R are parallel. M and P and R are parallel. And here is M and P and R are parallel to each other. What's the maximum possible number of intersection points in this figure? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's D.
6.
Right? 1, 2 الانترسكشن points الماكسيمم يكون كام؟
6.
D 6. So it's what? It's D. Question 20. And if you have any question, guys, stop me and ask. No problem. احنا مع بعض. Number 20, if the sum of 5 integers is an even integer, what is the greatest number of these integers that can be odd? He's asking for what? Who can solve this question? It's a smart question. The sum of 5 integers is an even integer. امتى يكون السم of 5 integers even integer? Yes? No one know how to solve this question?
I really don't know.
Okay, Sivan, huh? Yes, guys? محمد إياد إبراهيم.
Yes, Mr.
Yes. طيب شوقي زياد طلال. Think guys here. Omar Bayeddin. With me guys. The sum of
Mr.
5
Boca Macarona.
integers. Who? شوقي.
Number 20.
Yes.
The sum of 5 integers is an even integer. What is the greatest
The
number
greatest
of these
number.
integers can be odd?
يعني we can relate here ادي 1 2 3 4 5 5 5 integers. The sum of them
4.
should be even here.
So we need 4.
What's the fact أصلا في question that if we add to even and even gives what? Even, right? But when we add even and odd gives
odd.
When we add odd and odd gives even.
Even.
Yes. So it should
so
be.
It's odd and even. So it's 4.
Odd and even. Because the sum of, for example, 3, it's a 12, okay? 12 plus 2, for example, gives what? Gives a 14, which is
14.
which is what? Even. If here a 2, for example. So the maximum number should be what? 4. لازم يكون في الآخر واحد even. So my answer is D. Thank you. شكرا. Complete eating the macaron. يلا number 21. Muhammad Shihab, read the question. In the sequence above. Read. Yes, in the sequence above, the first term is 1, and each term after the first term is obtained by doubling the preceding term. Doubling, multiplying by what? By 2. Which of the following is an expression for the 10th term? Yes. How to get the second term? By multiplying the first by 2. 2 by 2 is 4, 4 by 2, and so on. So you can skip what? We need the 10th term. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can skip multiplying by 2 to get the 10th term, or you know, guys, here the second term is 2 to the power of what? Of 1, 2 to the power of 2, 2 to the power of 3, 2 to the power of 4. Yes, so the 10th term will be what? 2 to the power of 9. Okay, the 10th term will be 2 to the power of 9. يعني بنبقى أقل منه 1. So the answer is A. Number 22. In the regular pentagon A, B, C, D, E, above 3 diagonals are shown. 1, 2, 3. Yes, dividing the interior of the pentagon into 6 non-overlapping regions. If all of the diagonals are drawn, how many non-overlapping regions are in the interior of the pentagon? He's asking about how many non-overlapping regions are in the interior of the pentagon. Non-overlapping. طب الاوفرلابنج قد ايه؟ طب مثلا لما 3 how many diagonals can be drawn in the pentagon, in the regular pentagon? Yes, less than the number of sides by 2, يعني 3, okay? So this is the maximum number of diagonals can be drawn in a regular pentagon. So he's asking لما يكون في 3 regular pentagons 3 regular diagonals 3 diagonals مرسومين فين الاوفرلابنج هنا؟ number of regions overlapping regions 6 non-overlapping region. If all of the diagonals are drawn, how many non-overlapping regions are in the interior?
6 يعني.
It's what? Non-overlapping هو 6 صح؟
تمام. This is the maximum number. ولا لا؟
In the interior. Yes, ما هو قال أصلا هو 6 مش هم قال 6.
تمام.
طيب 3 بيدينا 6 1 2 3 4 5 6
يعني 6.
Yes. يعني B 23. Samuel, right? What is the length of the edge of a cube that has the same volume as a rectangular solid measuring 9 inches by what? By 6. So what is the volume of a rectangular what's the length of the edge of a cube that has the same volume as a rectangular solid measuring 9 by 6 by 4. So 9 by 6 by 4 gives the volume of a rectangular solid. 9 by 6 by 4, 36 by 6, which is 216. Okay, to find the edge of any cube, Hello guys, do you hear me?
Yes, Mister. Now we hear you.
Okay, sorry, the internet interrupted. Okay, so he said that the edge here directly is the cubic root of the result. The cubic root of 216. Because you know what's the volume of a cube? Is S cubed.
Edge cubed.
Edge cubed. So to find the edge itself, we're gonna take the cubic root of each side. The cubic root of each side, يعني the cubic root of 216, which is 6. So your answer is D.
Yes.
Okay. Question 24, x plus y into x minus y equals 1, then 2x squared minus 2y squared. Then we know x minus y, x plus y is x squared minus
difference
of 2.
Those two squares.
Multiplying by 2 gives 2. The other hand, right? We multiply the whole equation by 2 to get the result.
Yes, equal 2.
So what?
2, yes. So D the answer.
The answer is D. Next question 25. What is the area of the shaded region in the figure above? 1, 2, 3, take care بس إن هي 2 units between each
Yes.
consecutive numbers, so we have
Each cube is 2 by 4.
2 by what?
4.
By 4. So the area of the first
8.
the area of one square is what?
8.
Is 8, because one square has a 2 by 4.
And we have 5.
So its
So
area
40.
5.
is 8,
40.
right? So the total
40.
area is 5 times 8 equals
40.
40, which is E.
E.
Nice. 26, what's the domain of f if f of x equal x minus 1 over the absolute value of x? Absolute value of x طبعا it's undefined when it's 0. يعني لو الدينومينيتور 0 طبعا هيحصل مشكلة. It's gonna be what? The domain here is what, guys? Is all real numbers except 0. 0 and what? 0 and 1 ولا 0 بس؟
All the numbers absolute 0 I think.
except 0 بس. يعني it's C. ما ينفعش يكون في 0 in the denominator. X minus 1 over absolute value of x.
Yes.
Okay, so the answer here is C. Question 27. If the function f is defined as 0.8x plus 15, for what value of x is f of x equal x? And let it equal x. X equals
Yes.
0.8x plus
15.
15. Adding, subtracting 0.8 from 1x gives 0.2 x
X equal 15
equals 15.
over 0.2.
The same as multiplying by, yes, it's 75. And 15 over 0.2 الكالك يطلع what? 75, which is B.
Yes.
28. Log base x of 5 equals 3. What's the value of x? When I say log base x of this 5 is equal to 3, what's the value of x?
X cube.
Let's convert it to exponential form. X to the
cube
power of 3 equals
equal 5.
5, and then x equals the cubic root of 5.
Of 5.
So x equals, شوف على الكالك تطلع كام؟
$1.71.
Yes, 1.71, which is
1.
letter A. Question 29. Rectangle PQRS is in the figure. In the figure above is to be rotated 90 degrees clockwise. Okay,
Yes.
to be rotated 90 degrees clockwise
Clockwise.
around the point B. Okay, what will be the coordinates of vertex R after the rotation?
Same as S.
Same as S. Yes, ممتاز. يعني هنا ال R will be the same as S. أو will
And
take
it
the
will be
position S.
5-1. لا.
Since it's a 3, yes, 5-1, correct.
بس ما في جواب 5-1.
Yeah, تيجي R will be here. Okay. طب any point X and Y when we rotate 90 degrees becomes what?
5.
90 degrees. مين اللي يتغير؟ becomes what? خلي بالك ما هي أصلا في هنا 5 وال R is here. So becomes here instead of X of S. So it's now what? أصلا هي كام؟ هي كام هنا ال R؟ When we move 3, it's 5 and 1. ال S يعني ال S is 5 and 1. And the R is 5 and
5-5.
no
5-6.
5-6. So 5 and 6.
Okay.
When we do it down here, it will be
لا أظن في غلط بس كيف
غلط في في choices? No.
أتوقع.
For rotation 90 degrees clockwise.
طيب
we
it
have
will
a
take
rule.
the place of S. صح؟
No, it comes here like this. Okay,
تمام تمام.
comes here.
يعني 7 1.
So it's not 2, it's not 5, it's
7
not 5 again, it's 7 and something, okay?
Mm.
Which is the difference between the length and width. 7 and negative 2. Well, 7 and 1 is still in the first quadrant. Well, will flip to be in the fourth quadrant, so we have a negative y coordinate. Yes.
The
We
fixed
will
point is P.
Fixed
يعني
point
P
of P.
is P.
Yes, so it will flip here. هتنزل تبقى في
90
الفورث
degrees.
quadrant. So it's D من غير أي rules. Okay.
Okay, 7.
Number 30. Yes. The figure above shows a portion of the graph of a fourth degree polynomial function. Which of the following best describes the range of the function? Yes, the range of the function here, a range related with the y values. So it's a negative 3 and
3.
positive
Zero.
infinity.
A.
From negative
Positive.
3 included to positive infinity.
Infinity. A.
Yeah, or numbers greater than or equal to negative 3, it's A. Next question, 31. What's the area of the triangle whose sides have lengths 9, 9, and 12?
Area equal half
Respectively.
BH.
Half P
H.
H.
H. This is the area of a triangle. Then what's the A? The period is finished, right? From 2 minutes ago.
Yes.
Yes, so it's a half. This is the last question. We're gonna stop. It's half times what? The base is 12.
Is times the height.
Times anyone.
9.
Those sides have lengths 9, 9, and 12, right?
Yes.
9, 9, and 12.
Isosceles.
Isosceles. 9, 9, and the base is 12. So we have to cut it from here.
Yes, Pythagorean.
Yes, 9, 9, and 6.
This will be 6, 9.
So the height. Yes, so then find the height by using Pythagorean, which is 9 squared minus 6 squared, 81 minus 36, under the root, under the square root. What? Yes. كم يا شباب؟
3 radical 5.
3 root 5.
الديسيمال
Square
كم؟
root. Decimal.
Decimal 6.71.
Yes, and then multiply all together. Half by 12 is 6. 6 times 6.7 equals
12 times 6.7.
18 radical 5.
40.2.
40.25.
yeah 40.25, which is B. Okay, thank you.
Thank you,
And
sir.
no homework for today. And
Thank you
goodbye.
so much.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. Goodbye.